If you could get in a boxing ring with any of your friends, who would it be? Oh my god. Because the guy ended up asking for my ID. Are you them? Are you them?
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe.
Hey babes, it's your favorite teen and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a Q&A. If I sound a little stuffy or like my throat is giving out, I am getting sicker by the minute, but I had to do this video for you guys. It's been 2 weeks and it feels like a year. So we're going to be doing a Q&A. I had some of my friends send me some questions, so I'm going to be reading it off of my laptop. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Almost fell. Okay, so the first question we are going to start off with is if y'all don't know anything about me, I like to cook and I like to bake. So the first question is, what is my favorite thing to cook or bake? I'm gonna do both of them. First things first, the first thing I like to cook probably has to be any type of pasta. I love pasta and it's really easy and fast to make, and you can really experiment with the different type of sauces. So definitely pasta. Baking, I bake cakes for people, and it's fun, but it can be very stressful, so I'm not gonna say cakes. Honestly, probably, that's a hard one, honestly. That's hard, because baking makes me stressed. I would say, excuse me, I keep thinking cinnamon rolls, so I'm just gonna go with cinnamon rolls, but cinnamon rolls makes me stressed too. But it is really fun to like cut them up, because I use the floss method and I tie them and I like just let it cut itself, and that's very satisfying. So I'm gonna say cinnamon rolls. And I don't bake those a lot, so cinnamon rolls. Do I like to read? I do like to read. It depends on the book though, because it's a love-hate relationship with reading. Actually, I like to read in some instances, in other instances I'm like, a reading's not for me. I don't know, it depends on the book. It really does. I like to read a book that I enjoy. I say this in a lot of my videos, but the book that I read the most is the Bible. I do find the stories interesting and it actually helps me, but other than that, I'm more of a fictional girl than non-fiction, and I do like self-help books if they are interesting. So yes and no, I do like to read if it is a book that is interesting to me. Favorite Haitian food, first of all, I'm a Zoe, always gonna be a Zoe, period. My favorite Haitian food has to be, oh dang, okay, macaroni is gonna be top of the list always. Dili chonjo, lombi, macaroni, and then guyo, all four of those. That's it. Those are my favorite Haitian foods. Can you judge a book by its cover? No. Well, obviously anybody can judge a book by its cover, but I don't think that you should. I'm gonna use myself for instance, because I can only speak for myself. I feel like a lot of people judge me because I do have a resting face that looks like this. And if you're seeing somebody like that, usually they're like unapproachable, you don't want to talk to them. But then I have a lot of people who come up to me and be like, oh wow, like you are actually really nice. When I saw you, I thought you were rude. Also, I think it's like people have a lot of layers, so maybe off just appearance alone, they might be looking a certain way or acting a certain way, but then once you really get to know them, you're gonna see like, oh, maybe this is why they act like this, or maybe this is why they dress like this, or why they may look that way, and then you might just get to understand them better, which makes you not judge them the way that you did the first time. So yeah. What's one thing you're grateful for? Ooh, that's a good one too. One thing I'm grateful for, I'm gonna say, and I have so many things that I'm grateful for, but the one thing I'm gonna say is my ability to find my voice and share information. I feel like a lot of people don't have that opportunity to share what they're speaking, and sometimes I feel like that a lot. Like, I think I'm very much a person who's always in my head, so when I have the opportunity to speak and actually say what I'm thinking and voice my opinion, like literally a God-given gift, because it's like, yeah, like I can actually say what's on my heart and not really care about what anybody else is gonna think, or you know, even if I do care, I said it, so it's there. What's done is done. So yeah. Do you want to hang out soon? I know who sent this, and yes, I do want to hang out soon. Favorite job you have worked? Ooh, I've worked, for those of you who don't know, I probably had, let me see, 4 jobs, I'm pretty sure. Okay, first of all, I'm an amazing worker. Let's just start there. I'm an amazing worker. If I ever left a job, it's because management was just not being it, or yeah, that's pretty much it. So it really wasn't me. I know that statement sounds crazy, and if you are a manager, you're probably like, nah, this girl's crazy, but I promise I'm a really good worker. But my favorite job, I would probably say, was Bath and Body Works. Now, I loved working there, but I will say I hated how time went in there, because Bath and Body Works felt like I was in a time loop. Like, time would go so slow, and I don't know if it's because my Bath and Body Works wasn't as busy, but even when it was like packed, time would go so slow. But I did like it because my manager, 1, was really nice, and 2, I got free stuff. Like a lot of free stuff. So that was my favorite job. And 2, like, I could wear kind of not really what I wanted, but it was a very chill uniform. And yeah, so that was my favorite job, besides it being super cold in there, and I get super cold easily. So yeah, it had its ups and downs, but that's probably my favorite job. Oh, I'm sorry for like sniffling. My throat is doing the most and my nose is doing the most. If you had more free time, how would you spend it? If I had more free time, the right answer would be the answer that I would be my goal, would be to live life outside of like everything that I want to do, and kind of just explore new things and go outside and just breathe, you know, and just like relax. Because right now I'm very like focused on my goals and what I want to do and how I want to get there, and then I have school, and then I have my social media, and then I just have my everyday life and working, so it's like, it's a lot. And so if I had more free time, that's what I would want to do. Me knowing me, if I had more free time, I would definitely make more content. That's just me. Knowing how I am, if I had more free time, I'm definitely using it to make more content. But the goal would be to just learn how to relax more and just explore new things. Okay, this is a great question. What's your favorite thing to do in your free time? So when I'm not doing all of this, my favorite thing to do, I love movies, and I don't watch them as much as I would like to, because I'm very indecisive, and when I go to look for a movie, I can't find one. But no, I really do like movies. I'm a rom-com, like,
oh my god, I love rom-coms down.
That's why I'm a hopeless romantic, because I grew up on rom-coms. Like, I love them. And if you know old school Disney was a rom-com all the time. Like, it was so good. I love Pixar. I love, first of all, my favorite, I love DreamWorks. One of my favorite movies ever of all time. I think the most movie I have replayed over 10 times was the Bee Movie. Every time I say that, people are like, the Bee Movie? First of all, that movie is top tier. I don't care what nobody said.
That is my movie. That is my, like, that's my everything.
Don't at me, but I do love Hallmark movies, especially around Christmas time. Hallmark is my jam, for real. Like, I love Hallmark. Even if it's like, you know how the plot's gonna be, you already know how the movie's gonna be, but it's still so good. Like, I just love watching movies, and I love the sense of just being in your own like quietness, and you just get to focus on what's happening on the screen. You kind of like leave your reality to go into the movie. Like, you're just so locked in. Or like, even when you watch it with your family, like, one thing I love is going to watch movies with my sisters in the movie theaters, because we always end up laughing over nothing, but it's just so funny. So just watching movies in general, I just love to do in my free time, because it's just, I don't know, it's just a way to just relax and escape and all that. If you could get in a boxing ring with any of your friends, who would it be? Oh my god. I feel like I wouldn't box any of my friends, because they're not gonna be my friends if I want to box them. Like, I'm not boxing any of my friends, because you're not gonna be my friend if I want to box you. Honestly, like, this is not even me trying to sugarcoat for the internet or spare anybody's feelings. Like, I genuinely would not box any of my friends ever. I would not fight any of my friends ever, and if I feel like I want to fight you, you're getting dropped. So yeah. Have you ever lied about your age? I almost have one time, because I always thought I was dumb. Like, I'm like, bro, if you're your age, just be your age. But This year actually, I almost lied about my age one time because I was turning 20. Like, I don't know, like in a month or yeah, it was like in a month or 2 months. And I was there. I was at a car dealership and they had asked me how old I was because they're trying to get me to trim my car. They're trying to scam me, y'all, and it didn't work anyways. But I almost lied about my age for my own reasons. And then I was like, you know what, just don't do it. Like, something that's just like, bro, don't lie about your age. You always said you would never lie about your age. Don't lie about your age. Y'all, if I lied about my age, I would have got caught up not even 10 minutes later because the guy ended up asking for my ID. Are you them? Are you them? I was so, oh my God. When I tell you I was on cloud 9 because I didn't lie about my age. Don't lie about your age, you guys. It's pointless. Most embarrassing moments. Oh, most embarrassing moment. I don't even know. Most embarrassing moment? Well, it depends on like what kind of embarrassing are we talking? But if we're talking about like, dang, like that was dumb, I'm gonna say most embarrassing moment that I can remember at the moment is when I went to the library. My library is 2 stories and the staircase is really long and the staircases are like very wide, so it's like a good amount of like a gap, and they're not like carpeted stairs. There's wood and they're glossy. So I had these my mom had these expensive like sandals. They were designer sandals, and like if y'all know anything about designer stuff, sometimes it's not practical. Like, it's just made for pictures, but to actually wear them out, like, they're not the best. So these sandals were slippery, so I wore them, and when I was going down the stairs, going up the stairs already was a struggle. Just walking in general, like, these shoes were slippery. Going up the stairs was one thing, but when I went down the stairs, I got down like the first, you know, stack of stairs. No, actually I didn't. I was at the top. I got like through like halfway through that stack of stairs and I started sliding. I mean, like I fell, like, and it was quick and it was loud, like, and I don't even weigh that much, but y'all, when I tell you it was loud, like, the lady at the desk got up, and then I guess there was a cop downstairs. The cop gonna come up and be like, oh, are you okay? And then after asking me if I was okay, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He's like, were you playing around? I was like,
Does it look like I would throw myself off of the stairs on purpose, sir? No.
I was just walking. I was like, no, I was just walking down the stairs. But yeah, no, it was very embarrassing because everybody kind of just like got up out their chair to see if I was okay, and I'm sitting there on the floor, and then I got my older sister just laughing at me. So yeah, and then the cop came be doing the most. So that was embarrassing. I know there's more embarrassing stuff because I'm very clumsy, but I can't remember right now. Got any tea? I feel like the person who asked this, I don't know who asked this. I can't see the name. Some of them I remember but this is almost like 3 weeks ago. I don't remember who asked that, but from the people I asked to send me these questions, if I have tea, y'all most likely already know about it. I don't really do anything. I barely leave. I leave my house, but not to go outside, you know. So no, I don't have any tea. Yeah, no, I don't have any tea. What would you like to be famous for? That's a loaded question. What would I like to be famous for? To make it simple, I would like to be famous for being positive and not causing drama, and being a role model for people who are younger than me or even older than me. Being someone who teaches how to be great, and someone who also, like, what's the word? Is it exudes? I don't know. But like radiates positivity and allows like people to feel like they can just be themselves and normal, and it's okay to be you and make mistakes. And I just want to be known for somebody who's always uplifting and not putting our people down, especially the Black community, the Haitian community, and women. Just being like a strong, powerful, like, girl who is not afraid to have fun. But no, honestly, like, just somebody who's not afraid to chase their dreams and to help others and to give back and live their truth no matter what anybody says. That's what I would want to be known for. What is a moment in life that I wish I could do over? I am very big on, if it happened for a reason. Like, when I tell you I'm really big, like, I'm really big. Like, I say that for everything that happens. Even stuff that I hate happened to me. So if I'm being 100% honest, I wouldn't change anything that happened to me, because I've learned from everything that has happened to me, even if it's been a very sucky situation. Yeah, no, I think everything that I've been through has been for a reason, so I wouldn't change anything. Okay, and the last question is, what is my favorite Bible verse? I like that they asked that. That's really cutesy. My favorite Bible verse, and I'm gonna read it for you guys, is Matthew 7:7-8. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, the one who seeks finds, and to the one who knocks the door will be opened. I want to say it's my favorite because it's been the turning point, I feel like, in my faith growing, because this allowed me to just openly pray about anything. Like, sometimes I feel like we get into a mindset of just like, I'm being selfish because every time I talk to God, this is what I mean. And yes, it can get selfish if that's the only reason you are talking to God. But I feel like you have to remember, do not be afraid to ask your best friend for something that you need. You wouldn't be afraid to ask your best friend if you needed a ride, right? So why be afraid to ask God if you need a car? You feel me? Like, this constant reminder is like, whatever you want, ask me and you will get it. And it's not even like oh, maybe I will. No, it's a promise. If you ask, you shall receive, as long as he believes that it's going to be in your best interest. He would never give you anything that's not in your best interest. So me having this verse in my back pocket is like a superpower, because it's like, knowing the dreams that I have, if I ask God, hey, I want to be big on YouTube, then I know that I'm going to get there. Even if it's baby steps, I know at the end of the day, I'm gonna get there if that is for me. So that's my favorite verse. It keeps me going, and it just lets me know, like, I'm special. Like, I got somebody who's literally telling me, if you ask for something, I'm gonna give it to you, and they're not expecting anything back in return. They're not gonna throw it back in your face. Like, God says, if you ask, I will give it to you, period. Like, what? That is my favorite Bible verse. I hope you guys like this Q&A. I hope you guys got to learn a little bit more about me, and I hope I looked at this camera more than usual, because I like to look around when I'm talking and I need to focus on y'all. If you guys want to see another Q&A, just let me know. This is one of my favorite videos that I've made, maybe because I'm talking about myself and I'm conceited, who knows. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and without further ado, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, babes.